World-class airports at the sim can make a difference, especially with this one. Serves as a standard for future projects to consider for the most part. This week brings more to the sim. From propellers to airliners, jets and airports, we have them all. Let's find out, shall we? A busy summer, I would imagine, not just for the studios, partners as well, with collaborations to scale the title to another level. It's quite a pleasure to see you here, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you back. Very often do we cover the latest on the pulse of the sim. So please hit that subscribe button as it can greatly help us. Let's cover the marketplace section, the plans on development, the section of events, plus a great little freebie jet at the end. Do stick around. The SAKAR TB30 has finally arrived from the team of Azure Poly. After a well-made Forgot CM170 Majestia, the team are staying closer to their French roots on this one. A tandem two-seater that aims at replacing the Majestia in basic training for new pilots of the French Air Force. For more than 30 years, the aircraft held its importance. The team plans to rely on Vertical Flight Experience, a French company that offers recreational flights in the TB30. Now, they've been lucky enough to get close access, giving the team more than necessary, and this is turning into something more useful. Airfoil Labs. Have you heard of this team? With some experience on X-Plane platform comes the first aircraft from this team. Now, the Bristle B23 is a light aircraft, perfectly suited for flight training and touring purposes. In other words, a friendly companion for VFR flying. A two-seater that's an elegant machine with a 100 horsepower Rotax 912 engine which climbs up to 14,000 feet, cruising at 136 knots. With an already included autopilot, 2 Garmin G3X touchscreens are to be included as well, giving us a modern flying experience. Now, the sim have had quite a focus towards GA aircraft. It appears that plenty of them have arrived this year. Moving towards commercial flying, the team of Just Flight have announced their Fokker 100. Imagine this, the Tomahawk is in the making. The Arrows have done great at the sim. In addition to that, the Hawk T1 and the BAE 146. The excitement never stops with this gang, does it? Not just the Fokker 100, the Fokker 70 will be reaching the marketplace as well. A Dutch aircraft manufacturer where production ended in '97. A popular jet to consider with several operators around the world. Now, with plenty of work that's been ongoing, texturing and modeling are in progress. However, on the side of coding, there's plenty to be covered. Now, it's too early for excitement. This is a longer project as the timeline is to be reaching the marketplace next year. The line of jets gets more competitive and exciting, doesn't it? Now, last week we discussed about Indy Foxtaco and Just Flight's Tornado GR1. This time, the Harrier II is in the making. Now, DC Designs have been in charge of this project. We have had the F-15, F-14, Stearman plus the Concorde. Now is the time for the AV-8B Harrier II. Planned to be releasing this summer, it appears that development is fast enough to give us some preview images. And with the first set of screenshots, the team are hoping to recreate a real-world flying experience on a challenging aircraft like this. Famously serviced during the 80s, this has played quite a versatile role for the USMC, the Spanish and Italian natives. Now, adding to that, the F-4J Phantom would be another aircraft in the making. It's too early to share screenshots for this, but certainly another line of excitement. Ground level speaking, what airport is this? The Brussels International Airport, EBBR in short, an Aerosoft product. Now, this has been a rather longer project than usual, and overall, Aerosoft have done a great job. With not just the exteriors of the airport being addressed, a good amount of details are crafted meticulously on the interiors as well. And we need airports like this at the sim. It's not an easy job to create modern airports. It gives more of an opportunity to us to take a look before our next flight to another beautiful destination. What's new in the world of development? With a growing demand on the console version, the good news is that the team have slowly been moving towards refining this area. There's a new beta testing opportunity open that addresses particularly the areas of stability. There have been plenty of instances where the sim crashes not just on desktop, on the console version as well, and it's about time the team investigates and hopefully come with a solution soon. The month of July would be a busy time. Now with no further events planned until mid-August, we hope to see some serious fixes take place during the next Sim Update 10. Usually, Sim Update addresses a range of fixes, hoping to give us a better experience. It's been some time since we spoke numbers. For this week, 1,551 airports in total, with 15 newly added airports last week. 389 aircraft which are either released or in development, 750 sceneries and 89 missions. Overall, 2,207 products, which basically relates to 1,200 towards PC, it's actually 1,176 and 889 on Xbox. The number of opportunities appear to be growing at the Sim from different studios located at several parts of the world, and there's plenty more to be welcomed. Before the events section and the freewares, let's do some shoutouts, shall we? Martin, aka Maverick, Chris Lester, aka Pine the Sky Tours, Forsek Shak Mister, Paul Hall Shak, and Sushil Kumar Advani. Your support is truly appreciated. Towards events this week, it's gonna be a fictional one indeed. The community fly-in event prefer to engage with plenty of simmers on the freeware version of the D77 DC Pelican. Now imagine flying on this thing that's usually used to explore other planets on the Halo series, onboard spaceships or the titular Halo rings. It's time this is used to explore the Earth, eh? Now the planned location is Mombasa, Mount Kilimanjaro and Zanzibar. So mark your calendars as the event is today. The host CD has shared plenty of details including the time, the length of the flight, cruising speed and a lot more. Plus, join our Discord server. We share plenty of updates on events, news and a lot more. It's time for freewares this time. It isn't an airport or an airfield, rather a jet, a new freeware. Now Dave Garwood has released this Hawker Hunter package which includes 10 different marks with 22 different liveries. Custom coded animations, systems and a custom sound pack are included. There aren't any more details that have been shared including a manual. Now freewares are a joy to fly. We can't expect it to be a level of default aircraft at the Sim. Dave Garwood has been working on several projects across different platforms, including FSX producing the Bristle B23, the Hawker Hunter and the de Havilland DH89 Dragon Rapide. It's a freeware worth flying, so thanks to this developer for this freeware. Wouldn't it be more fun to have an airbase along with this jet? Let's do another freeware this time. The Charleston Air Force Base, and this is a US military facility that's located in the city of North Charleston in the state of South Carolina. A growing project in fact, which was released less than a week ago. Now quite frankly, this isn't as great as other air bases are, but a growing product and the developer plans to add plenty of details into it. So far the freeware has earned a 5-star rating, plus not many downloads. And it's always better to try out some new airbases and figure if it really works out, and it appears to have worked out for a few. So thanks to Nick B007 for this freeware. The link to the freeware and the events can be found right here in the description below. We hope you liked this video, there's so much more coming. Don't forget to subscribe, and until next time, take care and happy flying folks.